And welcome back, everybody. Mayday here with another TGC Tours Major Championship Design playthrough. Great to have you along with us. I am Jeremy, your host and tournament coordinator for this here gathering of great courses designed to see one of them host TGC Tours United States Open coming up in June. We have 24 contestants and 2 alternates in this contest, which you can check out by checking out the link I've just popped into the chat here. That's the listing of everybody who is in so far. Or actually, that's I'll take that back. That's just the Design Central overall. This is the listing of our courses. I'll fix that link for you. So far, we have 16 in, plus 2 alternates. What we did is we gave guys, we had kind of experience guidelines. If you'd participated in one of the past 4 big tournament design contests, you had an invite, X amount of courses, or so on and so forth for the field, but we opened it up for some alternates. I mean, I guess kind of as a master's review, if you will, giving some of the lesser-known guys and some amateurs an opportunity. Guys who had, might have been participating in a first contest by attrition. A couple of them already got into the field, the main field of 24. Ohe Cat was one of those. Dylan Bronson, who had an impressive showing with Empire Pines, was one of those. But 2 of those guys right on the fringe waiting to get in were Vlad Demert, who's been hanging around in pretty much all of our streams, and we appreciate that, with Big Pine Valley, which we played earlier. And here's the other one, our second alternate, Lone Red Maple by Adam Godfrey, Digital Bunny. A guy relatively new to the scene, but he's put out a few courses. A couple we've already played on the Diamond Cutters. They've both been really done well. Let's see. I know Belvedere Farms was one that we played. I'm blanking on. There's been 2 or 3 we played that have just been really cool designs. So I'm looking forward to giving this one a whirl as well. I'll pop in our playthrough schedule and archives link in the chat right now. You can see our upcoming broadcasts, our archives of previous broadcasts as well, all right there. All of these playthroughs, I'm going through the courses sight unseen, so you're hearing kind of my initial reactions and thoughts as I play the course. The opinions are mine and mine alone, do not necessarily reflect that of TGC Tours administration or the judging panel. As always, more than happy to get with the designer offline and talk about some of the observations made. Question, comments, aches, or pains, but as always, make your mama proud. Chat is open. We've got it on the right-hand side of you can type it into your Twitch chat. I've got it showing up on the right-hand side. If anybody misses, they can catch these things on demand via YouTube, and that way you can see the chat as we go along as well. Your chat kind of helps make this go as well. What you like, what you don't like, good, bad, and different, please chime in, and we'll have a little banter and a little fun here as we play through this course. So, alrighty, with that, let's get to the Lone Red Maple. And saw earlier on that, we've got very fast, very firm, manageable wins, but it will be a challenge figuring out where to place your shots to get up to the pin. So, that's that. Let's head to the tee. And in case anybody was wondering, the Lone Red Maple, yes, there is one Lone Red Maple on this course. It's right up at the 18th green. That is what I use to for the screenshot on this course. This is the autumn theme, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Which might be, I'm trying to funnel through my head here, might be either the first or second autumn course we've had entered so far. Long par 4 to start. Fairway kind of tapers as you go. Get a look at this green complex. So on this pin, and it seems like in general, you're going to want to try to get on the right side of this fairway to open up the best angle in. Lots of rock work, lots of flower, lots of detail up by the tees. I mean, that's something I think that a fair amount of designers overlook. You know, just kind of some of the sculpting and the planting by the tees. I mean, really, if you think about it, I mean, you kind of, if you're playing, I mean, the first thing you're doing is you're looking at your golfer, and then your eyes go from the tee box out. So right in front of the tee, I mean, that's really your first chance to add depth and layers to your sight line and your look off the tee. And a fair amount of guys miss that, but I mean, Adams definitely hit it here. Kind of carried it out. I mean, it kind of goes in stages. Okay, it's right up in front of the left, then a little further out of the right. Tree line kind of adds a rule of thirds in there on the backside. So a nice, clean, well-framed tee shot to begin. And, of course, we start with a fast. Oh. Huh. I haven't seen this trick done in a while, but I like it. This is why I sometimes swear that Adam is the doppelganger of Arctic Fury. Because look what he's done with the mow lines here. And that is done, what he's done, he's taken the heavy rough texture and he's laid it down in lines that go parallel with the mow lines of the fairway. The darker areas are the natural terrain. And it's been a while. I think Arctic did that in one of his TGC 1 courses that stood out to me. But, what, did I think you're Arctic Fury's doppelganger? But no, that's just a neat little touch. I think maybe it's partly where I've landed. I think I think I might have done away with this little finger of fairway here and either carried out the bunkering. Because, I mean, you really lose sight of the bunkers from this angle. So, I mean, if you're bailing out, you're probably bailing out left anyway. So I might have added another bunker, or at least kind of depress this area a little bit to get a little better sight line in here. Oh, let's see. When you know it, TK, I'm right between clubs again. Oh, wait, no, never mind. No, I'm not. I forget we're playing very firm here. 7 will run back there. Oh, come on. Help it, wind. Help it. Help it. Just picked up a hint of lag there on the PS4. Not terrible. 7 was definitely the right club. If I wouldn't have got caught up in the fringe, I think I might have ran all the way back there. Really love the planting and the natural areas beyond the green here. That's just a really nice look. Another really nicely framed shot here. He set the lighting really well. And again, this is, I've talked about it on other courses, just making sure you get the layers of planting in the wooded areas. I mean, bushes, buried tree, or partially buried trees. You know, not just having one canopy of trees up high, getting some of this ground cover in. And what it's done, it's cast a deep dark shadow here, which provides a really nice counterpoint to the green. Just that contrast, I mean, that really makes the sightline pop. As for this hole, I think I can use that backstop to my advantage. Or I could do that too. That'll work. Putting on 187s. My longtime rival and nemesis. Ah! It's like I always either play too much or too little bar on white A7s. I can never find that happy medium. Another 500-plus yard par 4, but looks like he's given us ample room to run it in here. All right. Again, I think I'd like to see the bunkering a little better from the tee. I think my primary concern, though, is this driver is going to be too much here. Especially with a fast. I think I might have overdriven the fairway now. No, we'll be alright. Smart decision there to have a little bit of an upslope. I mean, if that's sloping down there, in these conditions, I'm toast. I'm going to run right through the fairway, so I like that that was just a touch more forgiving. Now, though, the matter of getting up here. I think we're going to chase a 6. My only fear is I land right in that ridge. Ideally, I'd want to land just short of the ridge and skip it up here. Another nice look coming in with the bunkers. Land just short of that ridge and skip up. Come on. That's what we wanted. How? Oh. Damn you, gravity-defying ball. I could not have hit much of a better putt there. Our first look at the Lone Red Maple. Perhaps reachable in the right conditions. I don't know if we have those. Into the wind, it's going to be borderline. I mean, I'll say this. I mean, this low profile bunkering, some spots it's worked really well. I like how it frames the hole coming up through here. I don't like that. I can't see trouble though on the left. Well, I got away with that one. Got away with it very fast. How much did I get away with it? Well, probably not going to get there, but try our best on that one. Yeah, it's about as good as I could have done from that location. Kind of like how he's kind of blended the grasses in and, you know, created some of these natural areas. He's done that extremely well. Yeah, that was a poorly executed shot. Yeah, I'll concur with that. I mean, so far the planting has been absolutely top-notch. I've had a legitimate birdie look on all 4 holes so far, and yet I find myself only 1 under. The deck with the big pool, I believe that's not the first time we've seen that out of a digital bunny course, but the hot tub to boot. That's a lot of tedious work right there, so big props. Oh. I think that might be that shelter, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's got to be used to create the valence there. These like junction boxes? Yeah, I think those are... Those are supposed to be junction boxes, and he's put little cameras in there. Subtle little details. I like them. Well-framed par 3 here. Am I going to get up there? Yes, we are. Where's my line? There we go. There's a birdie. I was about to say, I feel like Tiger inside a 10-foot today. Just can't make anything, but that one went. Really a nice use of the long bunker there to help frame the tee shot. A long par 5 here. Probably a true 3-shotter. As far as that bunker on the right side, well, I'll let you guys figure out what you think that looks like. A lot of moguls in this fairway. Oh, indeed. I totally agree with that, Vlad. I'm trying to wonder here if were these splined, or do we got shapes going on here? Almost look like they could be stock shapes, but they're just rough enough around the edges that, yeah, they look like yeah, they look splined, but either way, I think the shapes flow very nicely together. Not scared, I'll hit it right up in that little neck with a 2-wood. Should leave me a nice little flip wedge in. That one did feel fast. And it was. But we got a little shoulder back there that I might be able to use. Never high enough. That was the mistake, getting it above the hole, and that was me paying the price for a fast approach. Oh, don't be so excited, guy. You only made a par. Come on, HB Physics. Or HB Animations. Sheesh. Neat view here coming back into the setting sun. Ooh, very, very skinny green. That is a bold strategy, Cotton. I think it may have worked here, too, because you can put a pin here. We got the pin back there. I might probably stick one right in there. That one probably... Oh, yeah, good call. You definitely got one right in here. I think any more narrow, it would be too narrow. But I think as it's been done, it kind of works. All right, strategy-wise, you could try to... I think your best play, I mean, you're wanting to get down in this angle area. If you can, take on that bunker. Because, yeah, anything played short, safe, and left here, you're going to have to deal with this slope. It's going to make judging the approach very difficult. This hole's got some sneaky strategy to it, and I like it. Strategically, this might be my favorite hole on the course so far. Ooh, I hit a slow. Did I get away with it? Yes, I did. Actually, that's about position A. That is the best angle to come in from it, I would have to think. Now it's just a matter of controlling the distance on this pitch shot. A little fast. Oh! Come on. I look at those beads. That had to start moving to my left, and it never, for a second, turned. I very easily could be 6 or 7 under right now if I could make a putt. Very easily. Huh. Another very narrow green, but one I think that works. And if I'm not mistaken, this is our third par 3 on the front 9. It is. So we get a course with 5 par 3s in it. And I might have done just a little more to get the splash that back lip a little more of that front bunker. Let it show a little bit. But other than that, it's a solid look. This looks like if you put it in the right spot, it could be one that funnels in there. I didn't even look that closely on the scorecard to see if 18 was a par 5 or not. This should come back. This should funnel back. Yeah, even I couldn't screw that one up. Again, oh, I mean, I have had, it's a par 4. That would buck the trend, certainly. And okay, now, I'll drill in an overall point here, too. I mean, this is the third par 4 that we've had in excess of 500 yards. However, none of them have really been, you know, over the top. I mean, they've been downhill. The wind hasn't been that much of a factor. It hasn't been an issue to reach any of them. And then again, the first 2 par 5s over 5, or par 4s, excuse me, over 500 yards, I had legitimate birdie looks on both those holes. In a different wind, I could see guys taking this shortcut and opening up this angle. I don't think I want to take that here because I think driver would run through. And you've also got a fairly generous landing area. So there's not that much advantage to be gained by cutting the corner. Oh, that's going to have to get lucky. I fasted it. And we did get lucky. We got away with it. 207, playing closer to 190. Can just get it on that front edge. My tempo has not been good at all tonight. That being said, there is not a heck of a lot in this putt. Not a lot in this putt. Ha ha! Thank you. Yeah, it looked like the break before the ridge and after just countered each other out perfectly. The low right light has really done this course justice, I think, showing it off in its golden hour. And just, I mean, especially the dramatic shadowing here up by the green. I mean, I think this has been a very good choice of lighting. Another long par 4, but a generous generous landing area. Alright, I think I'm smack in between clubs here. Playing about 155. Take the wind out, it's playing about 47 there. But it's going to hit and release. Great looking bunker there. Probably some of the best bunkering I've seen in the competition so far. I mean, we've had a couple of hidden ones that I don't like, but the ones that we see are just excellent. How about another one? Oh, ho, ho. That's straightened out right at the hole. That's okay, just the slightest of crown pins there. That's why it broke back the other way on me. Another 500 plus yard par 4. I'm pretty sure the tree isn't just there for looks. I'm pretty sure it's there to block this play. And I can especially see that if the pin's back here, this is exactly where you want to play it out. You did put a defender up. But, I mean, for pins on this side of the green, I mean, I wouldn't want to go on this side of the fairway anyway because it'd be such a narrow landing area with the green running away that I wouldn't even want to. I mean, for this pin, I wouldn't even consider that shortcut. Now, back right, I would have considered it if I wasn't blocked. So very well done. Yeah, on this hole, you want to get as far right as you can. I think that's... let's see, up 20... Right in a little bowl there, but... Stuck right in between clubs. Usually it doesn't work when I try to pull off this shot, but I'm going to try to pull off this shot anyway. Now we'll see. We got 90 on that. I was hoping for 95. Oh, okay. Okay, this pin is again slightly crowned. I think I might have smoothed that one out just a scotch. Alright, so it's going to come back the other way on me right at the end. It's also going to slow up too right at the end if this is slightly crowned. This is more of a guess than anything. Nope. Little too much pace on it. I think, I want to see, do we have round stats here? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure if I pull up my stats here. No, I don't. You don't get in-game stats. I'm pretty sure I'm 11 for 11 greens in regulation, though. Because it feels like I've had a legitimate birdie chance at every hole. This one will be tough to get a legitimate birdie chance on, though. And if you guys seen me play my last 3 playthroughs, the fact that I'm 11 for 11 GIR is a minor miracle. Yeah, this is I really got to think about. I honestly may be better off purposely missing this green. And I'd want to purposely miss it if I could, like right in here. I mean, because I don't have the club for this shot. Maybe if I had like a 5 hybrid or something. Or not a 5 hybrid, but a 5 wood. I could sneak up in there. But that is a tough pin to get at. Like I said, I might be better off missing this green just slightly short and left. Not that far short and left, though. Get lucky. Yeah, again, that was partly product of being in between clubs, but... Overall, I knew I probably was going to miss the green there. It was just a matter of what was going to be my best miss. And even in the bunker, I think this is a pretty good miss. Wow. I checked up more than I thought. You know, this is playing as the hardest hole on the back 9, and you can see why. It's definitely got some teeth. Especially to this back pin. Never high enough. And I pushed it. My putt per hole stat is not going to be stellar, I'll tell you that much. Green kind of in a little saddle here. Another one where you could kind of work it back in using that backstop. Almost felt like I could use something here, but I understand why you did, because you're basically using this as a kind of a pathway up to the 14th tee box. Well, we're going to be above the hole here, which will make for a fast putt. Ooh. This is going to be dastardly quick. Hey, what do you know? We made a putt. Coming back to the 14th now. Backside of the clubhouse. Thanks, Vlad. Huh. I will agree with that, Vlad or Adam. Um, I gotta marinate a little bit on this one. I gotta be honest. I mean, I get the creativity. I get what you're trying to do, and it's a neat concept. But I think that's just such a natural area for a green that just almost feels like a little bit of a wasted opportunity. This, if I'm being honest, this feels a touch forced. Where everything else has flowed really well. This just it feels a touch forced to me. Don't get me wrong, I commend the risk in going out there and trying something. I just... Yeah, I just... Yeah, because like I said, I mean, I look at this area right down below your patio here, and just the rolling nature, I just... There could have been a really fun green right here. And really strategically, I almost feel compelled to lay up, because if I get caught, if I hit this retaining wall or get caught behind it, I'm doing more harm than good. Now, of course, that being said, I'm going to try it anyway. I'm not going to listen to my own advice. Especially because I think with this wind and being downhill, I can carry it on to the front. Have we done it? Have we done it? Ha ha! Well then. You better clap for that, gallery. You better clap for that. I'm a little impressed myself. Well, every once in a while a blind squirrel will find a nut. Pay it off. Oh, hello. Okay, I take that back. I love the green. Everything I said about that hole, I take back. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to take about a 10-minute break to have that horseshoe surgically removed. A little lip on the back edge of this bunker, a little raise here. especially with the way you've got the lighting, I think would have done light years for this bunker. Really made that stand out and pop. Just a little sculpting back here, and maybe just a touch lowering down here. Really create the illusion of more depth in this bunker, especially from back on the tee. I think that really would have enhanced this look. Not a bad look what you got going, but I think there was a chance to make that better. And especially because, I mean, I think in this wind I'm going to be okay. I'm not going to quite get there. But it feels like this bunker will be kind of the center point of your strategy. So if that's the case, I really want to show it off, and I really want it. I want that bunker to be front and center of the player's mind when he's standing on the tee. Kind of feels like that should be the star of this tee shot, and it kind of gets lost in the shuffle a little bit. Well, can't ask for much of a better angle. Gonna have to take a little bit off here, but and I slowed it. Get lucky. Back into that sun that almost felt a touch too harsh. Looking back into that sun, but I think that's just a trade-off you gotta live with for the overall lighting scheme of this hole or this course. I think that's just one you live with and are willing to sacrifice to get views elsewhere on the course. So. I chili dipped it. Chill-E dip. Probably karma for making eagle on that last hole. Karma needs to stop biting me in the ass and just go back to taking pictures of courses. Come on here. No, we saved it. Well, it's taken me about 2/3 of the course, but I think I'm finally starting to get the feel of these 187s. Nice waist bunker here. I like this area up by the green. How you've got this wide bailout area left that you could play to, but then, okay, have fun with this pitch up over this bunker. But it's a strategy option that's there. And I kind of like that. You don't see, I mean, you see a few holes like this, but not that many. And I kind of like this overall wide playing corridor, but a really narrow landing area. I like that. Tried to work the corner and it just did not come up for me. That said, I think I can still get home. I think I want to work that fade against this wind, maybe hold it a little bit. Wow, did not turn at all. Off that lie with 2 clicks of fade? You kidding me? Wow, okay. I mean, I know the wind was going left to right, or right to left, excuse me, but I just don't know how... That one defies logic on me a little bit. How with a ball that below my feet with fade on it, how that does not move left or right to left. It's alright, it left me a good number for the pitch, but... One back with 2 to go. Sorry about bumping my mic there. I think I may have... I mean, a lot of the narrow greens have worked so far on this course. This is one I probably would have considered widening it out if for no other reason than to bring both of these bunkers more into play. I mean, what I'm thinking is, I mean, just if you'd widen it out so just where the heavy rough is starting to come, right where this slope goes down to the bunker, maybe widened out this area of green right here. Now, granted, you're awful close to the 18th tee by doing that, so I mean, I could see a reason for not doing that, but my thought is if you did that, I mean, you could move this pin just a little bit further over, kind of bring the fast miss into play with that bunker. You could potentially tuck a pin right behind this bunker if this green were just a touch wider. And I don't think it would have changed I don't think it changes the aesthetics of the hole. But I think you could have just maybe been able to tuck the pins in just a little more with this green being a little wider. Ah. Of course, when I hit a shot like that, it doesn't matter. That was crap. Absolute resharbage. And I have short-sighted myself to boot here. I will take that. I will definitely take that. I'm very happy to walk off that green with a part where I put myself off the tee. Asking for that one to go in would have just been greedy. Coming right back up to the clubhouse here. Another nice solid look off the tee. A demanding closer here, which I do like. There isn't a ton of strategy here. You could kind of cheat to one side of the fairway or another depending on where the pin is. But I mean, this is pretty much okay. Last hole of a major. Let's see how your nerves are and how you can execute two tough shots. Six and six is 1298. Just because I don't think a 6-iron would get me up there. Alrighty. Alright, let's take one last peek at the leaderboard. Leader is at 8. So I need to make this. Sneaking back the other way at the end. Didn't take it far enough. Oh, absolutely. I mean, let's put it this way. Both of you guys, there's probably guys in the field right now that are sending PMs to the 8 guys who aren't finished and telling them, you know what, you better get your course done before Monday. Because if I were in the main field right now, if I were a competitor, I don't know if I'd want to see either of those courses get in. This one particularly is very well done. I mean, the planting is top-notch. The lighting was chosen very well. The bunkering, for the most part, was well done. I thought there were a couple of spots that might have been missed. It is a fairly straightforward course. I mean, despite the length, I mean, I believe, let's see here. We should be able to get in-round stats. I believe I was 16 of 18 GIR. All right, let's take. I just want to take a look at the stats here. Yeah, so 84% of the fairways. That would be what? 12 of. Let's see. Oh, that'd be what? 11 of 13, because there were 4 par 5 or 4. Yeah, there were 5 par 3s. Greens in regulation, 16 of 18. Did have some long putts. What's our putts per hole? We got that? No, just putt accuracy. But yeah, so like I said, I mean, it definitely did beat me over the top with difficulty. There was some challenge to be had, at least for me, around the greens. I think, you know, some of the top guys, if they're on their game, they could go really low on this course. But yeah, I mean, it's solid. It's worth a play. I tell you what, I mean, even if it doesn't make it into the official field, I mean, this course is ready for a tour stop like yesterday. So, very solid job, Adam, and well done. Well, we are off until Sunday. We will return after the final round of the Masters, and we're certainly going to play a course that's already generating a lot of buzz in the thread. One of the pre-tournament contenders, Dario Logan, CSU Golfer 60 with Susquehannock Golf Club, the major edition. That will be our play coming up on Sunday, and that will be our only play on Sunday. We're going to tee it up at 7:30 Eastern. That should hopefully give everybody's hearts a chance to settle down a little bit after the final round of the Masters. Again, guys, quickly just going to throw the links in. Check out all the great courses in this contest. Thank you, Vlad. I appreciate it. And don't forget our broadcast schedule and archives as well. So, till then, this is Mayday signing off. We'll talk to you again on Sunday with another playthrough of the TGC Tour's Major Championship Design Contest. Until then, goodbye, everybody.